Peace be with you, everyone. Welcome to my channel. My name is Trevor. Really glad to have you here today. And in today's video, I'm going to be going over my top 10 recommendations for signature scents. And these are all going to be cheap signature scents, or affordable if you prefer that term, because the scent profiles aren't cheap by any means. So I'm just going to go ahead and get right into the list. Start off with an honorable mention, and this is actually one of my own personal signature scents. You can still find it for under $40 online, but I believe it might have gotten discontinued, which is why it's in the honorable mentions here. But that is Lalique Hommage à l'Homme. This is a really beautiful, elegant, silky violet fragrance. It's got violet, saffron, and a little bit of oud. So you can kind of imagine it's a bit like those rose oud Middle Eastern fragrances, but opting for violet instead of rose. And the violet is a lot more dominant than the oud in here. So yeah, this is really upscale, classy, elegant, really kind of a little bit of peppery, spicy accents from the saffron, and I believe some black pepper in here. Really amazing stuff. Really going to be sad if it is discontinued. I do have a backup bottle, fortunately, though, but you can still find gift sets of this with shower gels online. If you look around, I think Fragrance Net has one right now. But that's going to be the first honorable mention, Lalique Hommage à l'Homme. And then moving right on into the list, I'm just going to start off with the most popular, or probably the safest options first, and then move into some of my more personal picks towards the end, just to kind of keep it more interesting as the video goes on. So without further ado, the first fragrance for signature scent cheapie is going to be Montblanc Explorer. So you can only find this for under $40 if you get this 60 ml right here, which is 2 ounces. Sometimes Fragrance Net has the 3.3 100 ml bottles for like $41.50 or something like that, if you can find a tester. But this one, you can really only get under $40 if you buy the 2 ounce. This is inspired by Creed Aventus. It smells pretty similar. There's no pineapple in here, but it uses bergamot in such a way that it kind of gives that pineapple-y vibe, and there's some Akigala wood, making this a really nice kind of woody, citrusy, bright, easygoing cologne. Like I said, this is really nice, easy to do as a signature. There's some woody kind of aspects to it that make it versatile in the cooler weather, but that nice citrus bergamot pop at the beginning makes it easy to wear in the office and in the warmer months. So number 1 spot is going to be Montblanc Explorer. Number 2 spot is Versace Dylan Blue. So this one you can still find testers for on eBay from Forever Luxe for under $40. Alberto Moria's creation. Really nice, beautiful shower gel kind of scent profile. Easy to wear, fresh and clean. A little bit of a fruity fig note at the top, and then some smoky incense towards the bottom. So it's really versatile. Same thing with Montblanc Explorer. It's got a little bit of fruitiness to carry you through the warm months, and then some smoky sweetness to carry you through the cold months. Perfect signature scent. Really nice compliment puller on that one as well. So number 3 spot, going to be Dunhill Icon. This is a beautiful, nice, peppery neroli fragrance. Neroli is one of the flowers that's grown on orange trees, I believe. So this has just like a really nice, citrusy floral. Really elegant kind of, I think would work great in an office. Same thing with these previous fragrances. There's a little bit of like peppery woodiness to carry you through the cold weather, and some nice citrus florals to carry you through the warm weather. Also just love the bottle. Just really nice, hefty, high quality feeling. You can still find this one for right around like $37 on discounters. Number 7, this is going to be another offering from Lalique. This is Lin Sumi. Translates as like rebellious, I believe. This is a nice green shaving cream kind of fragrance, a little bit barbershop. I like to wear this one in the spring, but it's you can easily pull it off in the office and in the warm weather. And then it's also got a Really beautiful rum note, so that boozy aspect makes it wearable in the colder months for me as well, with all of like the green accents from like some basil and notes like that kind of give it its shaving cream vibe. So number 7, 10, 9, 8, yeah, number 7 on the list here, Lin Sumi from the house of Lalique. Number 6 on the list is going to be the Sony Parfums Cologne. So this is inspired by Bleu de Chanel. It has that blue fragrance shower gel vibe to it. Really nice fuzzy ginger pop in the beginning. Doesn't smell exactly like Bleu de Chanel. There's like an oak note in here that makes it quite a bit different in my opinion. A little bit like an oak barrel soaked in shower gel. It's kind of the vibe you get here. So again, some nice woody smokiness to carry it through the cold weather, and nice fruity and fresh clean ginger sort of vibe going on for the warm weather. Great for the office, perfect signature scent. Also, you can find this one for around $35 on discounters. Moving on down the list, we have the original John Varvatos. So this is an awesome kind of, it's something that you would think of like a generic cologne, just like a really safe, kind of bright, a little bit boring almost in some sense. At least that's the base of it, but then there's a really unique date note that kind of adds some added sweetness in a really unique way to this one. So like I said, it's got like a little bit of a boring regular cologne kind of vibe that works great in the office and for any time, any place, sort of signature scent vibe, but then it's got that unique date note, the fruit date, that makes it sweet and carries it through the cold weather. So this is again something that you can rock all the time as a signature scent. Nice balance between fresh and clean. Yeah, just really beautiful, elegant, safe. John Varvatos, Eau de Toilette. So let's see here. Moving on down the line, we have Dolce & Gabbana's Pour Homme. So this is a really nice kind of tobacco floral, heavy lavender. This one's a little bit darker, denser, not quite sweeter, but just a little bit more mature than some of the other ones in the list here. You can get a 4.2 ounce tester, 125 milliliter of these. You can find on some discounters like Joma Shop, Aura Fragrance, eBay. I think you can all get the 4.2 ounce for under $40. This is a 2.5 ounce. You can definitely find these for under $40. Obviously, one of my favorites in this list, the juice level's pretty low. I'm probably going to have to get a backup bottle soon, although the vintage version of this that has a sticker on the bottle I hear is really good. So if I do go to back this up, I think I'm just going to shoot for the vintage bottle. But those are, you know, going for close to like $200 on eBay. So definitely the vintage doesn't make this list because it's a cheapies list, but I highly recommend this one. Still really great, amazing, nice tobacco lavender. Without being too heavy. Okay, now moving into some of the more like hidden gem type fragrances here towards the end. I've got Chic for Men from Carolina Herrera. Got a really nice dent in this one, probably about 50 ml's gone. A really unique watermelon note. So watermelon, sandalwood are going to be the two main notes you get off of this one. Really, like, not quite so fresh that I would say that this is a summer fragrance, although I think this is excellent for summer nights because of that watermelon note. It just kind of gives you that vibe of being in the middle of July and going to cookouts, and you know, there's like watermelon available. This just has a really nice, elegant, smooth, like I said, the sandalwood in here just has like a creamy woodiness to it with that fruity aspect from the watermelon. I think there's some aquatic notes in here as well. Really perfect for office occasions, I would say, and easily wearable all day, every day, any situation. Perfect signature scent. One of my favorites in the list based on the juice level. Carolina Herrera's Chic for Men. Okay, and then we have, let's go with, this was my scent of the day last Friday, Robert Talbot for men. This is, I believe, discontinued, or at least like the company has halted the production of fragrances, but the entire stock of these ended up on discounters. I found out about this from Saks Off 5th. I saw it in their fragrance section when I was shopping online, and it was going for like $30, but Fragrance X actually has this for under $17 right now. Highly recommend. Smells like Terre d'Hermes, but it's a little bit brighter, fresher, and more kind of approachable in the summertime. So I think like it's got that woody vetiver aspect that Terre d'Hermes has, a little bit peppery, and then the orange in here isn't dirty like it is in Terre d'Hermes, but it's nice, bright, and fresh. So I think this is actually more versatile and more mass appealing than Terre d'Hermes. The performance is you know, kind of weak, maybe 3 to 6 hours, but I've actually gotten quite a few compliments on this fragrance, and it's a real hidden gem that I want to definitely shout from the rooftops and let people know about and to get their hands on, especially for under $20. Probably the best value for money fragrance that I can think of, you know, that you can get at the regular discounters. There's a few indie niche brands that I think might be beating them in terms of price to value ratio, but super awesome hidden gem, quite a steal for under $20. Definitely recommend this one. Perfect signature scent. And finally, the last one on the list was, I actually first heard about this fragrance. It got recommended to me from Kevin Samuels. If you're familiar with Kevin Samuels, he's unfortunately no longer with us, but he was somebody that was active in the fragrance community as a reviewer, and his channel kind of blew up after he transitioned into men's lifestyle coaching. But he recommended me this fragrance. It's 1920 the origin, Eau de Parfum. You can pick this one up for like under $30, I believe, and it is a bit of a modernized Cartier Declaration, if you're familiar with that fragrance DNA. It kind of takes that, gets rid of some of the animalic qualities. There is still a cumin spice note in here that some people get a BO vibe off of, but I think they've done it well enough in here that you're not going to get that sort of reaction generally. And then they also added ambroxan, so it's got that modern ambroxan sort of appeal with a nice push and cloud and good projection for about an hour. Longevity on this is like between 3 and 6. But again, if you can see the juice level there, one that I definitely enjoy wearing and I think is a really perfect signature scent. A little bit leaning more towards the colder months, but works great in climate controlled environments like an office, and it still is wearable in the summertime. It's still fresh, and you know, like a fresh, spicy, aromatic sort of thing going on. More spicy, which is why I think it's better for the colder weather, but it's still nice and fresh and perfect signature scent. So that is gonna be my entire list of 10 plus 1 honorable mention recommendations for cheap signature fragrances or signature scents. Let me know what your signature scent is, and if there's any other cheap signature scents that I might have left out of this list that you think I should get my nose on. So I appreciate you sticking with me here to the end of the video. I'll see you in the next one. Hopefully by the end of the night I'll also have a big haul unboxing birthday video going on. I'm still waiting to see if there's one more package that might show up today. But either way, I'll hope to see you, if not later tonight, then sometime soon. Alright, so thank you, take care. I'll see you in the next one.